Hello everybody, this is Jimson Slim, and today I will be reviewing LEGO Star Wars set number 40558, the Clone Trooper Command Station, featuring 66 pieces, including 3 minifigures, for $15. Now, this is what we got instead of a proper Clone Trooper Battle Pack this year. It is one of our 3 army building sets for 2022. The other 2 being the Hoth Rebel Trooper Pack, also known as Defensive Hoth. The other one being the Snow Trooper Battle Pack. So this one, they have I've always liked this, well, ever since I found out about it, the fact that they fit everything in this basically blister pack type thing, shaped like a minifigure. You know, they show basically everything you get, they show on the front. 3 clone troopers, weapons rack, and the actual command station. They have a nice Geonosis scene from episode 2. On the back, they have the 3 clone troopers as well as all the legal jargon. But without further ado, let's get into this. Now, opening these packs is quite simple. You just merely need to cut these 2 pieces of tape, one on the bottom, one on this tab. You could also just peel it if you're okay with damaging the packaging. I mean, it's nothing overly special. And get into this. Now I'm puzzled. Getting into this is a whole other challenge. You can pull out the little instructions, and I think the whole plastic piece can come out. It's really hard to do this while holding the camera. Oh, it looks like I just totally busted the packaging, so much for trying to even say that everything comes in here. One little plastic bag. Alright, and there we have the completed build. Very simple one, takes you like maybe a couple minutes to make at the most. I mean, the main thing is gonna be like, I mean, the only difference between these 3 figures actually is that the commander has the helmet, the yellow on his helmet and on his arms and his ranking mark. So putting these together is pretty simple. Otherwise, all 3 of them have the same faces. You know, I gave them the weapons that are shown in the instructions. Let's see if I can get my camera to focus. They all have this same Tamura Morrison clone face, which is dope. You know, it's what we want from a Phase 1 clone battle pack or type army builder type set. It's exactly what we want, aside from the fact that we would have liked one more clone. That would have been great. So what's interesting though is that they give the commander the shorter blaster and these guys the longer ones with the candlesticks on the end. But in their artwork, to me, it looks like the commander actually has the longer blaster. So, I don't know. It is what it is. It's like, you know, you can play around with it and mix and match. They also have these 2 much longer sniper rifle blasters. So you can either have them dual wield. So like I was saying, you can have them dual wield like this, or, you know, have them swap out one weapon for the other. It's just a bit more to play with, a bit more for your money, for what would otherwise be 3 minifigures. So taking a closer look at the minifigure itself, I already showed you the face. The helmet, they got that breathing venting grill at the front, the bottom of the viewport, as well as the little bit of detailing down at the bottom. You know, underneath is not detailed at all. It's just kind of space that you're not meant to really look into clearly. But then it's interesting that, you know, I think this is that Phase 1 clone helmet mold that they made when they switched over from the ones where they just had the black heads underneath that showed through. So you can actually still fit the rangefinder and the visor on here, so you can customize a little bit. You know, we have this type of chest printing, you know, the detailed leg and foot printing, which is dope. You know, we got the 5 lines on the lower side of the helmet. On the back, we have, if my camera will focus again, we have a nice back print. Camera doesn't seem to want to act right. On the commander, you know, we have a lot of the same. You know, he's got his yellow arms, he's got his yellow rank marking, he's got the yellow on the helmet. You know, it's pretty much the same thing as the others, except slightly different because he's the commander. What's interesting, yeah, they both have about the same amount of black showing through around the arm, the shoulders, and the neck on the back. Taking a closer look at the little side builds, we have a very good looking weapon rack. It actually, I like it. It's maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces structurally, plus the little superhero stand things that hold on the control panel, as well as the 2 candlestick sniper rifle blasters. Very simple build, not the sturdiest, but I mean, it gets the job done. We also have the command station, which is very much smaller than the one you see in the movie. You know, you got a couple of control. Actually, we got like 4 control panels on here, which some of it might be for show because you can maybe have a couple troopers standing on the side there, but that's about it. You know, we have the antenna and the receiver and around back. That's what it looks like. Very simple build, simple yet effective. We got that grill piece, which I guess adds a bit of detail. Nothing too fancy, but you know, this is what a $15 Clone Trooper minifigure pack looks like. Another thing I thought was a little interesting is they show just one of the random clones on the command station, but it kind of makes sense to me that the commander might be the guy at the command station. You know, I didn't really pay that close attention to who was on there in the movie or any of the Clone Wars episodes, but that just kind of makes more sense to me. Meanwhile, you'd have these two going in battle. Now, I suppose the one drawback I could say is, you know, for $15, it would have been nice to get one more of the plain white Phase 1 Clone Troopers. That would have been nice. I mean, the side builds, they're cool, but I think most of us would have just wanted the army building aspect, you know, where, you know, we got our 3 Clone Troopers, our one special Clone Trooper, the Commander, who, according to Lego Star Wars designers, doubles as a clone pilot. And you know, if you put that gray visor on, he could just double as Commander Cody. Why not? But you know, obviously, I had to go out and buy this. I'm very satisfied with what we got. Aside from the fact that yes, it would have been nice to have another clone trooper. That would have been cool, but that's just not how it worked out. And really, the only real issue that I have with the way they did this set is the fact that since it's a Lego store exclusive, it is darn near impossible to find. You have to go on the right day at the right time. Now, I'm gonna put you guys up on game. What I did was actually the first time I walked into this Lego store, one of the Lego stores near me, they were stocked up. Now, when I went back a few times looking for the Hoth, Defensive Hoth Rebel pack, they did not have it, but they told me what days they get their shipments. So they were like, okay, so obviously come on this day and this day. We open at this time. Also, feel free to call ahead. We can set one aside for you if you like. So, you know, to put you guys up on game, you know, if you're like I was when I was younger, you might have a bit of social anxiety, but just make that phone call if you really want the figure packs, you know, and they'll set it aside for you till the end of the day, most likely. But with all that being said, let me know what you guys think. Have you bought this set? Are you looking for it? Are you trying to buy it? You know, would you have preferred for it to be a proper battle pack, or are you happy with the way they did this? Because honestly, the pro of this, I believe, is that you have less random builds that you're paying for, and you know, more of what you're paying for is actually just the clone troopers themselves. But again, with all that being said, slide on down, leave a like, please subscribe if you like my content, definitely support the channel if you like what I do. Leave a comment, you know, let me know what you think about this set. Let me know if there's anything else you're looking forward to this year. I know, like, we've got a lot of cool stuff dropping already now that it's coming to the beginning of March. So, without further ado, this is Jim to the Slim, signing out.
effective. Gothmore.